Yeah, anytime anybody with European ancestry is developing history, I'm a little suspect.
Welcome to the animated radio show starring Kizmo Macoubrie and special guest Ira Walker. Our first segment is The Sands of Time. Guests will discuss a historical event that happened this month, but in the past. This discussion is about the first drive-in movie theater.
I wasn't too far behind that idea because I had a little projector and I stuck it on the wall.
Right, when we were kids and we used to dance around. Actually, what I was thinking about was when that guy first put up the screen, I'm wondering how he did that because we used to use a sheet and it had to be really white. So I'm wondering, he put it on the hood of his car and he projected outward with the camera, but how did the camera, it was just what, for the movies? Is that the development of
when did they decide that, hey, we're going to need a bigger screen and we have to step back a little bit? The whole idea, it's actually not bad. It didn't last for very long, though, did it?
It kind of did. I mean, it wasn't a long time. It was when gas was cheap and cars were big.
Are you romantically drawn to going to a drive-in? So if someone said, hey, let's go to a drive-in, would you be excited about going? Some people don't even like watching movies anymore.
Well, I liked it when I went to an outdoor theater where they had a giant screen and it was like a patio and they had lawn chairs and they would serve you drinks in your chairs and with all these lights. I was
but
like,
what's
awesome.
kind of cool? They've bumped it up. Now they do a smaller version with like the air bumper where the kids jump up and down. Is one of those inflatable screens now. Mm-hmm. And so people can have a party. So you can have the inflatable screen brought into your picnic or family function. So that night, or if you're on, they have that now where people do that at night.
Sounds like a party event.
Our next two topics are focused in the Monsters and Mysteries segment, where guests will discuss where they believe in a possibly mythological event or being. Ira and Kizmo are now going to talk about if the Loch Ness Monster exists.
Please listen carefully.
First of all, you want to take the humorous side of this or the ridiculous side of it?
Okay, so let's take a little reality for a moment. Okay. So why could the Loch Ness Monster exist?
Whoa. Let's go back to a deeper reality that the picture that they show that the guy took has been cropped down. It was photoshopped before there was Photoshop. So they cropped it down because when you see the whole picture, it don't look like what it looks like there. It looks like a log in the water. But that doesn't take away that this thing's got a name going back. And the Irish people would have seen it there, or the people in the area. Is it Scotland or Ireland? Oh, it's the Scottish Highlands. That's what it is, right? And so the Scottish you tend to want to believe in because they speak with those soft, round tones. But in the 16th century, they were making some pretty good brew in that part of the world.
So blame it on the alcohol.
No.
Now guests will discuss what happened to Amelia Earhart after her last flight.
So I think that Amelia Earhart was an empowered woman, that if she existed in this time and era, she would be trying to get women to be a leader and get them to expand who they are. But I think that her life's been romanticized and that she can be put on an island or fallen in the sea or kidnapped, and there's never been evidence quite exact to what happened to her.
Yeah, more than likely just a tragic accident, running out of gas, Saipan, how can you be in the south of Japan and then the Bermuda Triangle are they're like on opposite sides of the
exactly.
world? But nice try. That's the problem with all this stuff. It gets so romanticized and
They've made a ton of
all of
movies
the
about
above. But I don't even know where she was actually during her last hour. Where did she take off from? And then I think if I knew that, I would probably have a guesstimation. But more than I can't see her becoming a banker and changing her name.
Oh, no,
what
a
is
spy,
and
maybe?
if she lived today, you think she'd be running around on the floor like Beyonce, half naked? Of course not. She wouldn't go through all that trouble. She was too busy being herself and
representing women and carrying on the torch in that way.
We
Could have
don't
been
know anything about
trouble.
that. We don't
We
know
don't-
anything
we
about
don't
that
know.
here in this civilization because it takes other cultures to really teach us about the empowerment of women.